For USCFootball.com, I'm Keely Eure here with three-star offensive lineman Drake Metcalf. You're at the Under Armour camp. You just checked in. A little sweaty, but how'd it go so far?
It's going good. You know, I just finished up doing like my combine testing and everything, and it all went really well. Got some moon boots on right now, some big cleats, so I was, some of my testings were a little bit slower than the other camps, but I had fun, and I'm looking to get after it today against the defensive linemen.
Yeah, what are you expecting to get out of today's camp?
I'm looking to get that Future 50, or actually the All-American game invite, Future 50 if not. But yeah, I'm just looking, to get better today and just, take no prisoners, beat up on those defensive linemen, and yeah, just have fun out here.
When you come to camps like this, do you look at any defensive lineman and you're like, okay, I want to go up against that guy, or test yourself?
Definitely. I mean, I look at the biggest guys, and then I look at the guys that just look like they just have brute strength, and guys that I know their names about and stuff like that. So, I try to find the best guys out here and compete against them and shut them down. So it's definitely a fun time to come out here and work against these guys, and I'm excited for today.
So you recently took a visit to USC. What was that like for you?
It was great. My mom went to USC. My aunt went to USC. My grandma is one of the biggest USC fans, Grandma Pat. Yeah, shout out to Grandma Pat and Auntie Lisa. So, yeah, my mom, she'd like me to go to USC, and it was just a fun time to get out there and, talk with Coach Drebno, talk with Coach Helton, and when he awarded me that scholarship, it was just like a great feeling, and yeah, it was like a sigh of relief because it's been like 2 years and I've been going to those camps and I finally got it, so it's like a pretty cool achievement to get, and I'm just thankful for USC awarding me the scholarship.
What did they tell you when they offered you that scholarship?
Coach Helton just sat me down in his office with my mom and I and just talked, and yeah, he told me how much of a good young man I am, and he just really liked my character and how I play on the field. So, Coach Helton really likes smash mouth offensive line play as well as Drebno. And, it's cool because Coach V's there now too, Coach Vianney Talamaivao. And that's I trained with his dad, Coach Chris Talamaivao, and V. So it's really cool, and I'm excited to, keep building my relationship with USC. And it's going to be a fun ride.
What was that like for your mom sitting there when you got offered, and the rest of your family too?
She broke down in tears. It was kind of sad, but it was like a really happy moment for our family because my mom's always wanted to see me play for the Trojans one day, and that whole side of the family. But my mom's really saying like it's up to you wherever you want to go, because like she did her path, now she wants me to take my own path or possibly fall into her path. So it was just a really happy moment for like my mom and me as well, to see my mom and how happy she was, and I was thrilled as well. So yeah, my mom was definitely very happy.
You mentioned your grandma. For people who don't know, can you explain the legacy your grandma has?
Grandma Pat, she was the cookie lady for the football team during Coach Carroll's reign at USC, and yeah, she'd bring cookies every single week for the players in the football program, and she's got her little mini heritage hall in her house with all her trophies and stuff, and yeah, it's definitely really cool just to make her happy. Coach Helton actually gave her a call on the phone and told her that he was awarding me a scholarship, so she didn't pick up, so unfortunately, but we needed to make sure she wasn't going to have a heart attack when she went back to her voicemail. So we went over to her house, and she was ecstatic as well. So yeah, it was a great moment, and I'm just thrilled for this.
And speaking of family connection, on that same day, your dad's alma mater, UNLV, you got offered there. What was that whole day for you?
It was funny because my mom and dad have always had like this little bet, like who's gonna offer who first, like who's gonna offer me first, USC or UNLV. And USC offered me on the trip, and not far after, UNLV gave me a call like within 20 minutes of getting the offer. So it was like my mom called my dad, and she's like, haha, yeah, check it out, USC offered me first. And my dad was like, oh really? So it was just a fun thing. But I'm blessed to have both of those schools looking at me and recruiting me, and it's fun. I mean, it's a great experience for me right now, and I'm really enjoying this part of my life.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was that day for you to process all of that?
It was a lot. I mean, just like the environment at USC, being with like my guys like Liam Douglas and Justin Dedich and all those guys over there, Raylan, Jude, Spencer, all those guys. I mean, it was just good to see them. I mean, those are my brothers on and off the field. So just being able to hang out with them and share that moment with them and have them, because I was there when Liam Douglas got offered last year at the camp, and he was there for me when I got offered at USC as well. So it was kind of like a special moment for us, and it was cool. So yeah, just great moment. And that day was definitely an exciting one I will not forget.
So you mentioned you have family connections to USC, you have friend connections to USC. How much does that weigh on your decision going forward?
I mean, it definitely weighs a lot. I mean, I love all the schools that have offered me scholarships. All the schools that offer me, I definitely do my due diligence in checking out all these schools too, because all these schools that have offered me scholarships, they've taken a portion out of their budget, a cut out of their budget to fund me to go to school at their school or to attend their school. So it's only the right thing to do for me to come check them out and do due diligence. And they're interested in me. I want to be 110% interested in these schools as well. So I enjoy going to all these schools and seeing them, and it's definitely, it's a great time right now.
Since that day, you got a flood of offers after that. Can you tell which schools you got and how you're feeling about them?
Right. Actually, since USC, I picked up UNLV, North Carolina, Penn State, Florida State, and Utah State. So it's they're definitely coming in. Or yeah, Florida State and Utah State. So yeah, they're definitely coming in now, and I'm just super excited for this, and I'm really thankful to the schools that have offered me scholarships. So thank you to all you guys that have offered me.
So you right now you're a tackle at Bosco.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
But going forward they see you as a center.
Right.
How do you feel about that switch?
Great. I mean, tackle is more like finesse, and like you kind of got to sit back and wait for the guys to come to you. Center is just beat the hell out of the guy right in front of you, and whoever goes down, and I'm not planning on letting it be me. So center is really a fun transition to make into college, and I'm enjoying it. You know, at these camps, I'm enjoying just beating up on these D linemen, and smash mouth is just way more physical in the interior lineman position. So, you know, I'm not 6'6", I'm probably not going to be a tackle in college. You know, I still grow, but definitely I'm getting looked at as a center right now, and my snaps are going well, and everything's going well. So I'm definitely having fun with this transition, and it's really moving on smoothly.
In that sense, where does Tim Drevno see you in USC's future?
Right. Yeah, he sees me as an interior guy, a center or a guard. You know, those guys at USC kind of switch in and out at center and guard. So whatever, yeah, he's definitely talked about center and guard, but whatever he sees me at, you know, that's what I'm going to play if I attend USC, and that's how it goes at every school. You know, those guys tell you what to do, and you do it with a smile on your face. So, yeah, so I'm definitely thrilled for the opportunities ahead in my future.
Does USC's record this past season influence you? I know it influences some recruits.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Just one bad season. You know, every school has a bad season every once in a while. It's not unnormal. You know, it happens. Schools have their ups and downs, their peaks and lows. So, you know, it's just one bad season USC had, and I have no doubt that they'll come back even stronger this year.
You're transitioning into your senior year. Does that change your mindset at all?
Yeah, I mean, I've said it a lot of times on Twitter. It's my farewell tour. I mean, if people thought I was, you know, full of anger and wrath last year, just wait till this season. I mean, it's going to be just a mean, you know what season. I'm coming out there just being 110% more angry out there on the field and just not letting that defensive lineman get up after each play. So I'm looking forward to it.
What does this offseason look like for you as far as camps and what you're working on?
Right. Oh, I'm definitely going to be visiting some schools, but other than the camps I'm going to, just getting stronger, getting bigger, getting faster. You know, everything an offensive lineman wants, but just transition, you know, learning more about center and learning everything, because I'm going to be playing tackle again this season, right? Just so I'm going to be, you know, just working in center as much as I can, but yeah, just focusing on getting nastier and nastier each and every day.
Is that going to be hard balancing switching to center and coming back to tackle?
Kind of. I mean, I've been working on center with Coach Chris Ward of Allegiance Athletics and Coach Cody Afusia as well, working with those guys at center and tackle, and just little tune-ups at tackle that, you know, because you know, I've just it's not that hard, just finding a balance, but yeah, it's going well, and I feel like I'll be able to transition very well when I get to college.
In that sense, what are your goals for your senior season?
Like I said, just be nasty as hell out there on the field and just, torture the defensive linemen out there when they're across from my face.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
With Drake Metcalf, I'm Keely Eure. For more, check out USCfootball.com.